In the depths of the ocean, where the water is as blue as the clearest sapphire, and the sand as white as snow, there lived a beautiful mermaid named Marina. Marina had eyes as bright as pearls and hair as golden as the sun, but her most prized possession was her voice, which was as sweet as the song of 1,000 sirens. Marina lived in an underwater kingdom ruled by her father, King Triton, a wise and powerful ruler. She had 6 sisters, each more beautiful than the last, but Marina was the most curious and adventurous of them all. She longed to explore the world above the sea, to see the sunlit sky and the creatures that walked on land. One day, while Marina and her sisters were swimming near the surface, they heard the sound of music and laughter coming from a passing ship. Marina swam closer to investigate and saw a handsome prince, celebrating his birthday on the ship. Enthralled by the prince's beauty and the joyous festivities, Marina couldn't take her eyes off him. As the celebrations continued, a sudden storm arose, and the ship was tossed about by the raging sea. Marina watched in horror as the prince was thrown overboard and into the water. Without hesitation, Marina swam to his rescue, guiding him safely to shore. When the prince awoke, he saw Marina's face and was struck by her beauty. He thanked her for saving his life, and promised to visit the shore every day, hoping to see her again. Marina was overjoyed but knew that as a mermaid, she could never be with the prince, for mermaids were forbidden from interacting with humans. Despite her father's warnings, Marina couldn't resist the law of the surface world, and continued to visit the prince in secret. She watched from afar as he went about his daily life, longing to be by his side. Marina's sisters grew worried for her, and urged her to forget about the prince, but Marina's love only grew stronger. Desperate to be with the prince, Marina sought out the help of the sea witch, Ursula, who was known for her dark magic. In exchange for her voice, Marina was given a potion that would transform her tail into legs, allowing her to walk on land. However, there was a catch. If Marina failed to win the prince's love and receive his kiss of true love within 3 days, she would turn into sea foam, and cease to exist. Despite the risks, Marina drank the potion and felt a searing pain, as her tail split into legs. She emerged from the water and found herself on the shore, where the prince found her, and took her into his care. Unable to speak, Marina used gestures and expressions to communicate with the prince, who was enchanted by her beauty and grace. As the days passed, Marina and the prince grew closer, and Marina hoped that he would come to love her as she loved him. However, the prince's heart belonged to another, a princess from a neighboring kingdom, whom he was betrothed to marry. Heartbroken, Marina realized that she would never win the prince's love and that her time was running out. On the 3rd day, as the sun began to set, Marina made her way to the edge of the sea, prepared to turn into sea foam and disappear forever. Just as Marina was about to dissolve into the sea, she felt a warm kiss on her lips. It was the prince, who had come to profess his love for her. Marina's sacrifice and selflessness had touched his heart, and he knew that she was the one he truly loved. With a burst of light, Marina was transformed into a human, her voice restored. She and the prince were married in a lavish ceremony, and Marina became known as the Princess of the Sea. She ruled alongside the prince, bridging the gap between the land and the sea, and their love became a legend, celebrated by both humans and merfolk alike.